up, all my fight fans? UFC 300 has another fight in the card. It has probably the best fight on the card. It probably has the most action-packed fight on the card. It probably has the fight of the night on the card. It has Justin Gaethje taking on Max Holloway for the BMF title. I cannot wait for this fight, guys. I'm sure you're as excited about this fight as I am. It is going to be all team violence, all action-packed. I am literally looking forward to this. 100%. You got Justin Gaethje, who pretty much is the human highlight reel. Every fighter that he's ever been in there with is pretty much fight of the night. It's pretty much guaranteed action-packed. From his fights with Dustin Poirier, Eddie Alvarez, Michael Chandler, you name him, Michael Johnson. You know, he's every fight. He's never, ever in a boring fight whatsoever. And that goes for Max Holloway as well. Max Holloway, his fights with Jose Aldo, his fights with Brian Ortega, even the trilogy fights that he had with Volkanovski, where, you know, of course, he ends up coming up short in all of them, but still, great fights. Great fights. Both men are tough as nails. Both men have literally no quit in them whatsoever. None of these guys have, to my knowledge, have ever even been knocked out or stopped. We all know Justin Gaethje, unfortunately, has been tapped out to guys like Charles Oliveira and Khabib. Only the best, for sure. But nonetheless, as far as him being stopped by punches, him being, you know, I believe, you know, as a matter of fact, excuse me, that is right. He was stopped by Dustin Poirier, to my knowledge. But at the end of the day, still, the guy has no quit in him whatsoever. Same thing for Max Holloway. The guy has no quit in him whatsoever. He took a beating from Volkanovski in that third fight, but at the end of the day, he did not quit whatsoever. So, guys, this fight is going to be awesome. Awesome. So how did we get here, guys? Because we know that Arman Tsarukyan is taking on Charles Oliveira for the #1 contendership for the lightweight championship of the world. So we all figured that, you know, Islam was pretty much going to take on Justin Gaethje for the lightweight championship of the world. But it turns out that Islam Makhachev is actually hurt. He's actually hurt, and he probably won't be back until later in the summer. So that pretty much gave Justin Gaethje an option. Do you wait long? Because Charles Oliveira and Arman are going to be the #1 contenders. One of them, whoever wins, is going to fight. And then after that, you're going to have to fight till later. And that would have put Justin Gaethje out for quite some time. His last fight was against Dustin Poirier back in July. So I'm not sure if Justin wants to literally sit around and wait. Because you do not get better at anything by just sitting around and waiting. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I do feel like they gave him this option, and it's a really good option. It's a really fun fight, and it's a really action-packed fight, and I really don't feel like win, lose, or draw, it really does much for Justin. It definitely improves his toughness, and it definitely improves his GOAT status as one of the Underground Kings, as far as one of the all-time violence members. It definitely improves his status there for sure. As far as Max Holloway goes, we already know that the champion of the world in the featherweight division is Volkanovski. And we already seen those fights transpire, all three of them. And none of them went Max Holloway's way, including that third one, where it's a complete domination for Volkanovski. So I don't see him getting a title shot anytime soon. Volkanovski, of course, is fighting Ilia Topuria in February. We already know Max Holloway has pretty much cleared out the division that is not named Volkanovski. So I feel like he needed to do something else to keep himself busy. I'm not sure what Max Holloway wants to do. Maybe he wants to stick around the featherweight division. Maybe he wants to try a new home at the lightweight division, where he actually already had fought back in, I want to say, 2018 against Dustin Poirier for the interim lightweight championship of the world. He came up short on that one, but I always felt like with his size and with his frame and the right amount of time for him to pack on the muscle and pack on the weight the right way, he could very well compete at a high level in the lightweight division. And I really feel like he should keep this as his home. He already did what he needed to do in the featherweight division. He's already on the Mount Rushmore as one of the featherweight GOATs. I mean, there really is nothing left for him to prove. At the end of the day, he couldn't get that one against Volkanovski. It is what it is. He tried 3 times. He came up short all of them. It happens. You know, sometimes you just have that one person that has your number. You know, I really would love to see Max Holloway in that division and have him take on all these great fighters, guys like Dustin Poirier, guys like even Michael Chandler. You know, hell, he could even get a rematch with Conor McGregor down the line. You never know, you know, with Conor McGregor possibly returning. But that's a big ask. You never know, guys. Well, there you have it. UFC 300, BMF title on the line. Justin Gaethje versus Max Holloway. Very excited. Cannot wait. Let me know what you think in the comments of this fight. Let me know who you think is going to win. Let me know how many rounds you think this fight's going to go. Just let me know in the comments, guys. I cannot wait. Very, very, very excited. Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.